everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I want to jump on and do a really quick live today. It's a quick one. So it is rainy and super rainy, and there's like lots of thunderstorms going on right now. And so I'm telling you that because I'm not sure how my internet's going to hold up, because I tried to start this live like 4 or 5 times and it wasn't wanting to start. So I'm thinking something's up with my internet, just connection at the moment. But anyway, so I got up this morning, and I never live this early in the morning usually. But I got up and like this kind of came into my mind because, like I said, it's super rainy out. And I went to bed last night. Like I'd taken a nice warm bath, and I'd done some pampering, and then I put on some good music to listen to, and then I just went to bed, and it was a beautiful evening. But I went to bed not necessarily in a super negative mood, but like I said yesterday, I was in like just a funky mood, for lack of a better phrasing. I was kind of in a funky mood, and then I slept, and I got up this morning, and my alarm went off, and I had like 3 things, like immediately, without me even like consciously like stepping in, 3 negative things popped in my mind, and I was like, oh crap, like this is not how I really want to start my day. This is not how I want to start my day. Because I was like, oh, it's raining, it's dark, like, oh, I want to stay in bed. Which I have that choice. I could have stayed in bed. And then I had, because I'm supposed to go camping tomorrow, like there's several things that popped into my mind. And then I have some things today that are like more toleration type things I have to go do. Not necessarily one of those things that I'm like super excited about, but something that I feel is aligned for me to go and do and take care of. So I'm gonna go do that, but not one of those like, fuck yes, like I love this is amazing kind of things. And so I had all this crap, and that's really what it was. All this crap kind of pop in my brain. And I was like, and like I said, I've been like kind of funky the last few days, like not in a bad mood, but just like having waves of kind of different emotions and things coming up from, I do still believe it's because I'm doing a lot of like toxin release and things like that. But anyway, so I like opened my eyes, and I sat there for a second, and I was like, we do not want to start the day like this. We do not want to start the day like this. This is not how the vibe I want to even step out of my bed in. Like, this is awful. Like, this is not a good starting point for the day. And I know that so many of you deal with this, and that's why I'm bringing it. I need coffee, because coffee makes every morning better. And Kendall, my boss cup is still bigger than yours. Sorry, I had to. If you did not watch Free Spirit Talks the other day, we were fighting over whose boss cup was bigger, and I actually have 2. So I'll have to bring mine over, and we have to boss cup measure anyway. But so I was laying in bed, and I had these negative like thoughts come in, and right now I'm teaching the cultivating the vibe, and I was like, this is not the vibe I want to start my day, and this is not a healthy place to start my day, and there's going to be enough contrast in the day. I don't need to start it like this. And so I sat there for a second, and I'm not one of those people who falls back to sleep pretty easy, so this is safe for me to do. I just like closed my eyes, and I started with some gratitudes, and I started going through all my gratitudes. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I know so many of you will wake up and go, oh, it's time to get up. Oh, it's time to get up. Or especially on Monday mornings, or it's raining, or like the kids, like my child screaming. Like, I know so many of us have that, like, I don't usually actually, but I know many people will be like, oh, another day kind of mood. And that is not a great place to start your morning. And so anyway, this morning I laid there and I was like, okay, I got some gratitudes going. I'm like, okay, like, we're feeling a little bit better. Not there, a little bit better. And then I turned on my Abraham Hicks meditation to really get some juices flowing, to really step into that, like, positive. And even just like simply being there and going like, I am grateful that I have this like warm, cozy bed. Like, doesn't this feel good? Doesn't this warm, cozy bed feel so amazing right now? Like, I am so blessed to have this warm, cozy bed. And that coffee that's waiting just a few steps away. Like, can you believe it? Like, it's going to be amazing, because I really do enjoy a cup of something, hot something in the morning. It's just, I find it soothing to my soul. But I sat there, like, kind of going through this and then the Abraham Hicks stuff. And I basically made a choice. Like, no negativity. Like, we're not, we're not playing this today. We're not, like, I'm not available for this. Like, I'm just not going to be available for this. Like, I don't have time. I don't have the energy to be, like, fighting, like, bullshit negativity all day. Like, that's crappy. Like, nobody wants that. So I made a choice even before I got out of my bed to go, not today, negativity, not today. Like, this is not happening. This is not happening. And I think a lot of the times we think like, oh, if we're not like sitting there and like really just like feeling our emotions, that we are suppressing them. And I do believe like, if you are having like a really rough time, if you have like a lot of emotion come up, like, yes, recognizing it, because it's going to tell you something, but to not necessarily jump in there with it. And then there does come a point where you go like, now I'm just being negative, because this morning I didn't have something horrible happen. I just woke up and all of a sudden like, those are words coming out of my mouth. I just woke up and had all this negativity just like pop in my brain that nothing about anything super like life-changingly important, just kind of some negativity. And so there does come a point where you go, no, like, I'm not going to allow this. I'm not allowing this. Like, I'm going to choose again here. And that is something I used to use when I was a therapist all the time. And then even when I was going through a lot of my own healing, like, I'm choosing again here. Like, and so I closed my eyes for another 5 minutes and in a meditation state, not a sleep state, and just allowed myself to get into that mode. And then I got up, I made my coffee, and I started journaling and getting some real positivity out there, putting some just positive energy, really going to town on my gratitudes, like, you know, about everything I was truly grateful for. And then by the time I opened my computer, because usually after I do my journaling, I will listen to something really positive, usually even like a live stream of one of my mentors, depending who's online or who's made a video. But it really just gets my juices flowing for the morning. And I opened my computer up, and something that I was like last night I went to bed, like wondering if I had, so I've been trying to run this Facebook ad for myself and for another person I help, and it just hasn't been working because Facebook doesn't love us. Facebook doesn't love us. And because we talk about that horrible, horrible thing called sex. But anyway, so I went to bed really wondering about this. And so the second I opened my computer, I wasn't jumping on social media. I just, it was the first thing that popped up. It was like, approved. And I was like, yes! I tell you that because I can promise you that if I had not changed my vibration before I even got out of bed, if I had not gotten into that aligned state, if I had not at least even gotten to a neutral state, even if I couldn't get to a high vibe state, even if I hadn't just gotten to a neutral state, at the very least, I can promise you that wouldn't have happened. I can promise you the rest of my day would be changed. So there does come a point in our day, in our life, that we have to go, I'm not available for negativity right now. I'm not available for my own bullshit, because that's really what it is. I don't care who else is in your life, like, present with you. I don't care what they're telling you. Like, you decide your vibration. You decide if you're going to allow that person to impact your vibration. You decide if you're going to allow your vibration to be swayed one way or the other. And so there does come a point where we have to go, like, not right now, not today. Pause button. I would do the full pause button if I wasn't holding coffee. But anyway, so like I said, this is going to be a short live, so I just wanted to pop in and be like, don't allow yourself to be available for negativity today. Just don't allow it. Listen to a good song. Like this morning, also a good song. I listened to a really, it's not even like it wasn't even like a super positive song. It's like my rain song. It's called Every Time It Rains. But there's something about it that just like does put me in like a very like chill mood. So I listened to that too. So use any skill you've got in order to switch that vibration, change it, because it can change your entire day. And this is possible at any point in your day. Any point in your day. And make sure when you're going to bed at night that you also are in a positive vibration, that you are bringing those gratitudes in, that you're bringing some positivity, because how you go to bed is going to be, you very well might pull that vibration into the next morning if you are not careful. If you're not careful, so we're wanting to clear all that out before we go to bed. So anyway, I'm gonna go get the rest of my day started and get moving and go make the magic happen. So anyway, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of the day. If you're in the DFW area, do not miss Seeing the Other Side, an experiential journey into your sex. This happens April 6th. It is with myself and Kendall Williams. It's going to be an amazing workshop, so please check that out. I will put the link down below if you are interested and you're on Facebook. Otherwise, if you're on YouTube watching this, I will also put the link down below. So anyway, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Sending you all love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.